Hi, I'm Carla Meske with Spirit Healer School of Shamanism.
And this is Stories from our Shamanic Animal Healing Clinic. In today's story, I work on a brand new rescue horse that Emily got in Texas.
Now, I rescued 3 horses in Texas. All at once, they were in a kill pen, and I saw them online. I don't have horses now. I don't have a horse property. I've been with horses my whole life and been thinking about it because I need the energy and for my girls also. But you can see his nose. He's got like thick snot coming out of his nose. So yeah, he needs some help.
Okay.
And he doesn't have a name yet, or I don't know what his name is. If he wants to tell me, that'd be great. My girls have named both of theirs. This one, the gelding, is mine. I'll show you the other 2 if you...
Healers, raise your hand if you would like to work with Emily. I call the spirits of the north, the east, the south, and the west. Grandmother Sunflower says, look, and an old teacher of mine named Kay comes in. He's one of my original teachers, and he is a horseman. He comes from the old ranchero way of doing horses. We call them vaquero, right? Yeah, we called him ranchero then, but he knows all that. He says that he had his eye on this horse when you first introduced. And we go now to the quarantine area where this horse is. He lays out the back of his hand. The horse licks it. He says that you're going to be resolving the physical of this horse for some time. We'll do a lot now, but you just know you've got a road to go because his core nutrition is 0. So like on a cellular level, his nutrition is very depleted. So you'll be doing every single thing that comes across your plate that you muscle test. We want you muscle testing it to know. So the reasonable things the vet says, and when people say wacky ideas, you muscle test him. But eventually you're going to get his shine back, as they say, and then his nose will finally clear. So the pestilence persists because the horse is depleted. So now he brings the horse forward to him and he sits down, he puts his head down, and the horse puts his nose on the back of his neck. And he takes his hand around the right front foot. Go ahead and mute yourselves, please. And he picks that foot up, he draws it back, and he says, watch. And he does something to the lamina, and he starts to reverse the laminitis that had been an issue. And then he puts power into the fetlock, the cannon bone, and the carpus. He says the secret to healing this horse is the carpus. And as he releases the carpus, the horse starts releasing his shoulders. He starts blowing. I'm getting clearly that if you knew hands-on body work, it would be very beneficial. So go and check out Masterson Method and just watch all their videos you can for free and do whatever they say and use your Reiki hands with it and it'll all be fine. You'll figure it out. But then he releases the lumbar. Says the other thing you're going to find, which is going to be a secret to helping this horse come safe with you, is getting him to back around the corner. So put him in the stall and back him up slowly and gently until he can figure out how to cross his rear legs underneath him and to back. That's going to release his lumbar and change his whole brain. Good. You got that? You got that. Good. Now he goes into the gums and he puts healing power into the teeth, and the horse likes this. And he blows and he looks at him and he says, I've come home with you. And he says, no, you can't come home with me. I'm not alive. You've got to go home with the woman. You've got a big life ahead of you. You've got kids to raise. You've got other horses to boss around. You've got very important life ahead of you. And he looks and he says, how did this happen? Because the stars that love you brought you home. And now he brings back the colt, the soul part of this colt of this horse. And he does healing work on that colt so it won't be crazy. And he pulls out the memories that would make the horse be reactive and weird. He says he was just having a conversation with me today, which he was, that psychology is highly overrated, and the thing you ought to do about old trauma is just get rid of it. So he does. And then you put in the fresh new way. When you pull weeds out of the garden, you stop and think, weeds, weeds, weeds. I always put the weeds. No, you get rid of the weeds and you plant new stuff. We're planting new stuff. And the horse is now gets a beautiful necklace around him with this big golden thing on it. He'll tell you his name. And you'll do a lot of fun tricks with him. You're going to love him. He brings in one of his helpers to stay, and he'll stay like a groom and protect your horse. And he goes to the other one. He says, I won't take the time of circle, but I am going to take care of this horse too. You'll have 2 grooms coming back with you. And one big old steer powered. Okay. Thank you, Kay. And I come back. Woo!
Wow.
Wow. So you have a steer as a power animal coming. That should be interesting.
It's incredible.
I do or he does. The horse does.
The horse does, but it's going to be coming onto your property with your horses. And so it will be interesting. There might be ruckus when these horses come in. Know that it's the steer coming with them.
That's so interesting. When I connected in with him, I got, both times I saw a rabbit, that he had a rabbit spirit animal with him.
Oh, good. That's great.
But steer is better. Rabbit is like timid and scared and shy and not sure of himself. So maybe he's switched over. Maybe this is his new power animal to help him step into his new life, being a big, strong boss horse.
Yeah, I think so. And I think the rabbit is there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so laminitis, geez.
I don't know if it manifested, but he was certainly working on it.
Oh, God.
I know, you bought yourself more than you expected, but you'll get through it. Just get that good nutrition in there.
Yeah, working on that already.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Wonderful.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Geez. And yes, I do Reiki. And I'm in shaman school, and I'm learning 2 different kinds of energy medicine right now. So I'm practicing all of that on him remotely.
Good.
Oh, super cool. Thank you. I'm going to check out your classes, though.
Neat.
Carla, when you were working on Emily's rescue horse, and I don't know if I should share this or not because you said the name would come to her, but when they
Please.
put the necklace around him,
Yes, the name came then. What?
Oh my God, it was loud, and he lit up like this golden. I mean, just like in his ultimate form. And the name I heard was Aramor. It's Aramour.
Yes, I heard Star,
okay.
but they said it's really a big fancy name.
He just was in his glory. Yeah, he's beautiful.
That is so cool that when that necklace went around, I said, the name is given. And I heard Star, but I knew that wasn't right. And she said, they will interpret it. It is a big, long name. Aramor. I'm so glad you heard that, Lissa. That's great.
You said Aramour?
Yes.
So the second half of that is love.
Right.
And Era is eagle, which is interesting because I was thinking about dragon names.
Interesting.
Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome. I wasn't going to because I thought, well, she's going to get it, but
I'm glad you did. Because I love that it confirms that when the necklace went around and that big gold thing there, the name was given.
Yeah, yeah.
If you'd like to learn more about our school, come to SpiritHealer.com. There you can find about healing sessions, the coming events, and you can join our email list. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.